Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended Tarot. And today's video, our pick a card love reading, is going to be about what will happen next in your connection. So what's going to happen next between the two of you, and we'll get a little bit more about kind of what they're feeling, what's going on with them in regard to what is going to happen next as well. So I'm happy to have you here. Thank you so much. As always, all your likes, comments, just being here with me, watching these videos, all of it really is so greatly appreciated. And yeah, so check the links in the description box as usual. There are some products and families in need. And let's get into the pile selection. So for pile one, you have the lovely Amazonite from Spirit Dreams in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shout out to the lovely people there. You have the Zircon card, Memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. And you have the Wandering Path Tarot. Is that the Wandering? Why do all of a sudden I don't remember what that, I think that's what it is. Lately I've been having trouble remembering. Unfolding Path, haha. I'm thinking of that song actually by Wandering Star by Portishead just came through my head, so that could be important. Okay, pile two, you have one of my favorites. This is a jasper and agate. It's ochre, and I do think it's a flower agate. Now that I've been hanging out with it more, I'm like, yeah, that's ochre jasper, but there's flower agate here, so it's a little combined stone. You have the Sunstone card, Sun. I am not pretty, I am not beautiful, I am as radiant as the sun. And you have the Golden Wheel Tarot. And pile three, you have my Dumortierite, which looks like the night sky filled with stars and a little Milky Way. And you have this Agate card, which interestingly enough, I thought of pairing this one with this, but they told me where they go. The stones told me where to go, so maybe there's a little crossover here between 2 and 3 for some people. But pile three, your card is Agate, Fresh Start. As long as I am breathing, in my eyes, I am just beginning. And this does look kind of like an eye. It's very, very beautiful. And you have the Oneness Tarot for your pile. Okay, and as usual, we will have the grab bags for confirmations at the end. We will have the overall energy, which is pre-shuffled. We'll get into the tarot for what will happen next with them, and oracle cards will have messages and advice. So remember, this is a general reading, so take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly away. Not every message, reading, or video will be for every viewer. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments. They will also be in the description box, and I do personal readings, and you can check for my email in the description box as well. And go ahead, take a deep breath. Center yourself. Tune into your own energy. Tune into the energy of your person. You may have more than one person, more than one pile. That's totally fine. And once you're ready, I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile one. If you chose this Amazonite and the Zircon card, Memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. And the Unfolding Path Tarot. This is going to be your reading. We have your little grab bag with your confirmations, little goodies at the end of the reading. And here's your overall energy, what's going on between you and your person, and anything else that wants to come through this part, I will read. So you may have bittersweet memories with this person. With the zircon here, zirconium, someone could have received a ring. Frequently, zirconium is used in replacement of diamonds. And actually, I think it's even prettier. I've worked at a gem and mineral shop. And anyway, and more ethical. So zircon could have been a stone that was precious or special to you because maybe you were engaged to this person, or someone may have a special ring. So it does feel like I'm hearing that song Bittersweet Symphony also coming through. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through your reading for pile 1. So actually what I'm going to do it this way. So we have commitment. Whoa, things are getting serious. So this is really interesting because it could be that someone wants to get engaged here with this zircon stone. I was seeing engagement ring energy, or maybe commitment was something that you're having memories about. You're remembering being in commitment with this person, in a commitment. So take that how it fits. Maybe you had a commitment with this person at one point, or maybe there's something in the past that's keeping the two of you from really moving forward to getting serious with each other. Someone could still be struggling with the past, with letting go of a past connection, or something like that. We have playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. So maybe you felt like this person was playing games with you, or yeah, there could be something here that memories of someone in the past playing games or not taking you seriously may have interfered with this connection, or maybe somebody saw something online that was upsetting to them, and it felt like someone was playing games, or someone could have intentionally been playing games. We have love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. So I'm hearing the song, playing with the Queen of Hearts. You know it ain't really smart. Joker is the only fool who'll do anything for you. Yeah, you may have felt kind of like this person was playing with your heart, but there could be unconditional love here. This could have been a connection, or can be a connection where you're having to work on your self-love, and there's still affection and attraction, but yeah, interesting energy here. And somehow you got 2 of these. Wow. Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date, third-party temptation. Yeah, there is something here about somebody was very serious here, and the other one was just kind of hooking up and, you know, being tempting and seductive. And so this could also just, if this is not a connection where you feel like there's something going on like that, this could also just be like role-playing. There could be, you know, you could just be, and there could be some teasing, some cat and mouth back and forth stuff going on here through social media or digital media of some sort. Let's see. We have Knight, Keeper of Honor, Armor, Battle, and Loyalty. So there's definitely someone here who wants to pursue a connection, and maybe they're teasing and playing around and, you know, being tempting, but there's something deeper under the surface here. Maybe there's somebody who's trying to avoid this deeper connection, but there's definitely an energy of like chivalry and honor here. It's very interesting. This card here doesn't quite fit, although I do feel like maybe this is like 2 sides of the coin. Like someone here is kind of being seductive and playing games, and the other one's like, look, I just want this beautiful love. I just want things to be chivalrous and honorable and loyal. We have shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. Now we're going to put this over here with this energy. Okay. Yeah, maybe someone in this connection was just feeling kind of bored, empty, hollow, and chasing thrills. Yeah, it's like, this is definitely mixed signal energy, you guys. And we have shame. Yeah, but this person doesn't feel good about it. Shame stems from judgments of yourself or others, making you feel unworthy or insufficient. When you feel shame, remind yourself that you are a complete and unique individual. True growth comes from accepting all parts of yourself and healing with love. Maybe there is some shame here around intimacy, around playing games, around being unavailable for commitment. Whatever it is, it feels to me like, actually, we're going to put that there. Sorry, guys, I'm funny about where I put the cards. It feels to me like this is something that needs to be taken seriously. Otherwise, it causes some level of shame and pain and emptiness, right? So, 4 of Cups, 4 of Vessels. Yeah, there's something here about someone just not being open to love right now. So this could have been a missed opportunity because somebody was just playing around, but they feel ashamed because they know that the other person deserves commitment, loyalty, and there is love here, and there is attraction. So, my goodness. All right, let's see. So let's get into. Sorry, I have to shuffle off the table. I'll stop announcing that after a while, but if you're wondering why, it's because my camera's mounted on my desk and it makes everything shaky for you guys. Okay, so what is going to happen next? I'm not surprised that the energy is confusing because that's probably why you're at a what's going to happen next reading. But we're going to get into what's going to happen next here, and then we'll look a little bit into what your person is feeling. I feel like this person's struggling to come up with the right words to say. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, so this card. We taking reversals? I'm just going to take note of it. Okay, so what will happen next? Let's see, what's going to happen next, please? We have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. What's going to happen next in this connection, please? I apologize. It is like 2 degrees outside in Michigan, and so my heater will be coming on. What will happen next in this connection, please? 5 of Pentacles. Let me just get a few cards out. Since this overall energy is a bit confusing, I don't want to jump the gun with the message here. What's going to happen next? Okay. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person's like anxious. They're nervous. They're like, what am I doing? Okay. What will happen next, please, in this connection for pile 1, Spirit? What will happen next, please? The Star. Okay. And the Fool. Well, this is actually really beautiful. So if this oh, my words. If this person was approaching you in this energy, the shallow, seductive, hooking up, temptation, playing games energy, they are now feeling pretty worthless. There's definitely a feeling of unworthiness with the 5 of Pentacles, the shame card. This person's like, I am ashamed that I approached such an incredible person with this type of energy. So the overall energy between you and your person is that this person is shifting. There's a healing happening here, okay? Because this person feels an immense amount of happiness with you. And your energy is so seductive. It's so radiant. You're so bright. You're shiny. You deserve to be happy, to have your wishes come true. And this person may even feel like they're not financially stable enough to give that to you. This person is sitting here with no shoes and apparently a missing toe. My goodness. I never noticed that on that card before. That could be significant for somebody. But moving on. Yeah, this person is actually going to show up now and try to heal this with you. This person wants a new beginning. So we have Aries energy with the Fool. Also gives me Aquarius energy. With the star, there's Aquarius energy. I'm feeling Aquarius energy on this reading. If this person did not approach you with love, because look at these 2 cups, like I feel like you are the star, right? And look at this, like you're a shining star. You are the keeper of honor. You are the keeper of the cup. You are like the holy grail to this person. And they just feel like this foolish, I'm hearing like a foolish prince or foolish knight who's trying to like bring their little meager cup to the radiant star, the empress of the holy grail. and they're like, psh, I'm just kind of a nobody, and you're amazing, and you're so innocent, and like you give this person butterflies, you make this person like float up out of their body, and they're feeling pretty bad. This is someone who they're struggling to fill their own heart right now. I'm seeing him holding his hand on his heart. Like, gosh, I still need to fill up my own cup in order to be able to offer you something. So if there was an end here, or if there's an issue around commitment, your person they intend to continue to pursue this, but they want to heal and approach this differently. Because they feel like they're missing a huge opportunity here. Like you're a dream come true. You're an absolute dream. And so it's like your person's like, okay, let me get cleaned up. Let me build up my honor. It's almost like this person's like, look, I gotta fight the good fight here. I have to actually show up and make effort for pile 1. So until I can do that, I'm just going to, it's kind of like this person's kind of licking their wounds, because I feel like this person got called out. And I think they're experiencing like really warm and lovely memories of you, but then they feel this pain inside. And there's just, this person misses you. They feel empty without you. But it's also a message where this person knows that they have to be able to fill their own cups. You seem like you also have everything. Like, why do you need my cup? I don't understand. And you're just like, because I have more than enough to give. So the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you have someone here who is wanting to, look at this wall. So it seems like there are a lot of insecurities here, a lot of fears and anxieties between the 2 of you. But with this being in reverse, I'm taking note of these reversals because it feels like these showed up in reverse because it's like you are everything that could make someone happy. And the 2 of you could be so happy, and it feels blocked by this person's unworthiness, insecurities, shallow emptiness, their behavior. And yet there's just this beautiful energy between the 2 of you, and this desire and this attraction. And your person may have been a bit foolish, a bit foolhardy, but it's almost like you make this person feel like a little bit like a kid. I don't know. You're very intimidating, but in like a glorious way. Like something about your lips too. So your person's like, look, I feel pretty weak and insecure right now. Okay. And you are just fire. So let me just get up the courage here to try again. Yeah. I mean, the Queen of Wands and the Empress, I mean, this person is like, you are the holy ground that this person wants to, bow to. I mean, it's like, here is your cup, madame. It's very intense. And so they are just trying to overcome their own insecurities. Yeah, their own fears. This person has a lot of fears. And if they keep things in a more passionate, more kind of fleeting, you know, seductive energy, it's because they have a lot of insecurities. They don't really feel like they have what it takes to honor the queen bee. Yeah. To give you what you deserve right now. So what's going to happen next? Well, this person hasn't given up. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? So I do think that this person is, if there's a pause, or if things weren't working out, or you're in stuck in a situationship, or things just aren't getting off the ground, I think there's just going to be some time here. It's just going to be a matter of time. Yeah. They're kind of like a moth to a flame. So I don't really think your person can stay away from you. So let's see. What's going to happen next, please, Spirit? Benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. Yes. So I feel like you or your person, just take it how it fits you, are going to give each other, and maybe both of you, you're going to give each other the benefit of the doubt, meaning you're going to give this a chance. Maybe you guys need to go back to the beginning and start over, right? Things need to start off on the right foot here. So something didn't start off on the right foot, and so somebody's like, all right, back to the drawing board. Let me deal with some things and let me figure out how to show up correctly here. Honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Yes. So you're going to have a conversation where the two of you give each other the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's not quite the right time for this connection, but it's like there's something so healing about this conversation that happens. There's something so sweet. There's forgiveness here, right? Accepting each other the way we are, right? And, you know, while still expecting honor and to be treated with honor and respecting ourselves, right? So everybody is going to take accountability here, is what I'm hearing. I do feel like there is going to be a period where things maybe are there's just a pause. There's just a feeling here where maybe things feel a little bit sad and empty, because, I mean, the passion between the two of you lights this person up, but it's like they can't have you if they don't treat you with honor, and they feel ashamed of themselves, and maybe they avoid you because they know that that's not right. So there's honest communication, the two of you giving each other the benefit of the doubt, perhaps a pause here, but there is healing, and there's a new beginning in love here. I'm hearing to take one more. Burning desire, and the flames of passion will ignite, and an unexpected connection, opposites attract. So there's no shortage of passion between the two of you. There just needs to be maybe a pause and a conversation about what is truly possible and what is right for both of you. And it's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like maybe things are getting too serious too fast. But there's potential here. So let's see what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next, please? Breaking free, getting out of a situation or being on your own now, freedom and independent. So yeah, it feels like this actually needs to happen. If there was a third party that interfered with your relationship too, it's almost like letting that go, right? So for some of you, the healing is going to happen because you're just letting go of the need for this person to show up for you if they're not showing up correctly, and you're just going to show up for yourself, which is in effect going to create a balance that is going to magnetize the two of you. So you are breaking free from this connection like if it's toxic, or there was some sort of temptation or third-party influence, or this person wasn't treating you correctly. So you're breaking free from that, okay? Enchanted Whisper. Listen to your heart and take a chance on love, wonder, dreams, and promise. Take a chance on love. Yeah. It's almost like, this is so interesting because it's like by letting go of the need to define this situation, because it does feel like there was rushing into something and then it just going flat. It's just messy, right? And by letting it all go, like, okay, I'm letting go of expectations, I'm letting go of demands, but I'm honoring myself and I'm doing what is right for me. And so some of you are going to leave this person behind and you're going to find new love. And others of you are going to communicate with this person and it's going to heal the dynamic and you're going to have a new beginning. Either way, there's a new beginning in love. There's thousands of people watching. So some of you you're just like putting your foot down with this energy and this person's going to be feeling kind of low. And they're still going to feel these romantic feelings for you, but you're going to choose to heal and move on. And they're going to be left feeling ashamed, but there could be a conversation where you're just like, okay, I understand, right? And you're just going to move on. Others of you are going to grow closer because of this. Because you're liberating yourself from the demands or the expectations on one another so that you can just be at ease and allow this to evolve naturally. Yeah, because there's something here about someone not being able to show up correctly and not having what it takes. Whoa, okay. So we have the future, which is what we're asking about. What will happen next? Finding a long-term harmonious relationship, coming soon, commit. So yeah, you're going to have a commitment soon, whether it's with this person or not, you guys. And I can't really say if 100% it's going to be with this person because really you're all different. But for most of you, it looks like this person wants to get back up and try again with you. Like this is someone who doesn't really give up easily. They're just feeling weak. They're just feeling like exhausted. They're feeling insecure. They're struggling, but they're just magnetically drawn to you. And I mean, the fact that they're experiencing shame for not approaching this correctly is actually a good thing because then they can address that. This isn't someone who has no remorse. This isn't someone who's narcissistic with no remorse and is just trying to use people. So that's actually really good. So look, tenderness, having a gentle spirit and being able to care deeply, real deal, good match. So there's gentleness being brought into this situation. Yeah, a spirit of gentleness, a spirit of wonder, things just feeling free. I can feel it in my energy. I can just feel like a big sigh of relief, like, oh, like everything's going to be okay. Okay, so definitely there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation where the two of you give each other the benefit of the doubt and you let go of whatever is restricting or constraining the connection between the two of you. And some of you are going to leave this person out in the cold. You know, you're just going to be like, no, I'm done with this. Like this is I'm bored. This is empty, hollow. It lacks depth. It lacks, emotion. And I'm going to look for a long-term harmonious relationship. Now, this person isn't going to stop pursuing you though. It's just going to be, I feel like, honestly, you could have attachment styles where the two of you are more at ease with each other when you don't have the expectations on one another. So you're not in your appropriate trauma roles, you're not like, oh, now we're freaking out because we're in a commitment. So, okay, what's going to happen next? Wish granted. Yeah. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Magic, effort, and results. Yeah, you're going to be like, wait a minute, what happened? So, yeah, it's going to seem like this person is going to suddenly miraculously be putting in effort. Yeah, your wish is going to come true here. Okay, all right. Let's see. I don't like to give people false hope either. I just read the cards as they come, and every video and every reading is different. Fan the flames, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. Renewal, romance, and care. Yeah. Coming around, hoping for another chance and wanting to try again. Regrets. I want to regets you. I want to gets you again. Okay. This person wants a chance to try again. And I feel like this is the two of you. Okay. Because I feel like this person, you feel very happy with them. So 4th of July could be significant, or any kind of like celebration where there's fireworks. I need a sip of my raspberry tea. Hang on, you guys. Okay, so what's going to happen next? You're going to get your wish. Whether your wish is to move on from this person, feel free, have closure, and meet someone new that puts in the effort. Or if this person, if you guys are set on this person and you really love them and you really think this is, you know, what you want, I do see for a lot of you, this person being like, all right, I just need some time. Okay. Just give me some time. Okay. And maybe they need to break free from another relationship or from a circumstance that they already have going on, whatever it is. Okay, so what is your person feeling right now? Let's just find out a little bit about what they're feeling. Okay, how are they feeling about my pile ones? Boundaries, no, drawing the line up. Yes, they're feeling your boundaries. So most of you told this person like, come correct or not at all, right? So this person's like, okay, that's it. I get it. I have to come correctly. Okay, so what are they feeling right now? Distracted, sidetrack, change, delays. Yes, this person is feeling distracted. They're feeling, yeah, there's some sort of delay here. There's something here that's keeping this person from you right now. So they are distracted by these other things, and you may have put your foot down around this and said like, look, you know, if you're not focused on this connection, then I'm just gonna go be my shining little self. Like you're literally so bright. You're like a firework to this person. I'm hearing Katy Perry firework. So, okay, so how do they feel about my pile ones? Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Yeah, this person, see, we asked what's going to happen next. We're going into what their feelings are because there's obviously something messy going on here between the two of you where things didn't work out quite right. This person could be distracted also by substances, because I am feeling like sometimes when I'm reading, sometimes I feel like I'm slurring my words or my eyes feel kind of droopy. And I was really like, I was super happy before I started this reading. I got free coffee at Honda. And I don't drink coffee normally. This is herbal tea now. And I even got 50-50 coffee. And I was like flying. Also because my car got taken care of. Anyways, enough about me. So yes, they are still feeling confused. They are still feeling distracted. But they're feeling your boundaries too. Okay, how is this person feeling about my pile ones? Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Yeah. Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, and soul-finding. They feel like, so there's kind of a progression here. It feels kind of like this is a timeline. So you put your foot down. This person's feeling your boundaries around them having these delays, this uncertainty, this confusion, this energy here. And it brought things back into balance, like I was saying. So now, if some of you may have already had this conversation, others of you are going to be having this conversation, okay? You're different stages in this timeline. But if you haven't had the conversation yet, this conversation is going to clear up the confusion and it's going to bring things into balance. And I do feel like you're going back to the beginning with this person because things weren't working right. You were not on the same page with what you both needed from this connection. So there's some level of balance and harmony being restored here, peace being restored. And then the desire yeah, it's just like you're just going to be focused on yourself, on your growth. And I think your person is too. Like, this is a very healing thing. Do you know, when a connection is completely out of balance and things are toxic or things aren't happening the way they should, when there are healthy boundaries set, it realigns you on your correct path, and it realigns both people. So the other person can go do what they need to do, and you do what you need to do, and it's like it doesn't matter anymore, right? You're going to take care of yourself, they're going to take care of themselves. It's everybody's business. It's not everybody's. What am I trying to say? This person they really struggle with communication around emotions, but ultimately this person wants this to be a healthy, peaceful, balanced connection between the two of you. Okay. And they're feeling like these boundaries have brought some level of peace and cleared up some of the confusion. Yeah, this person may have been masking and making mistakes when it comes to loyalty, right? And they're realizing, they're understanding that they need to show what true loyal. They can't just say like, oh yeah, we're together, we're in a commitment, and not show up in an honorable way. So this is somebody who's really starting to understand their mistakes. They're seeing their own issues, and this is healthy, right? So you've helped this person by having clear boundaries to see their own behavior, and now they're having to sort themselves out. But this is someone who wants to come correctly, and at the minimum, they want to be able to, they want to be able to connect and communicate with you. I mean, it's just a matter of time. And I feel like there's some sort of intuition between the two of you. There's some sort of inner knowing. Yeah. There's some sort of inner knowing that the two of you have something deeper here, and that it's just not the right time. So it's time to take care of ourselves and regroup and be patient. And some of you, like I said, you're going to meet someone new. And others of you, this person is, and even if you do meet someone new, I feel like this person's going to try again anyways. I mean, it's just up to you guys whether you allow that. So now let's ask what this person wants to happen. What do they want? What do they want? Higher self activation. Yeah, this person wants to awaken. Their higher self wants this. That's the thing. They don't want to be in this lower energy, right? So realization, awakening. So they want that. This is not, this isn't somebody, like I said, this isn't some narcissistic person who's like trying to tear other people down or use people or harm people. This is someone who is struggling with their own self-esteem and their own self-worth and their own maturity around love and connection. And so they want this, and I do feel like this is a timeline shift. Like you're aligning with the correct timeline. Both of you are, because of healthy boundaries. So they want that. One more card about what they want. What do they want, Spirit? What do they want in this connection? Separation, love, longing, abandon, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, grief. But see, there's that ring. Spring, timing card, planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. So, yeah, there's reflecting and shadow work, soul searching again, soul finding, introspection, hermit energy, void period. This person needs some time to go within. So what do they want? They do want this separation right now because they need to go through this self-worth healing, okay? And I do feel like something is going to shift. I'm filming this in the winter. Something in this connection is going to shift. Perhaps in the spring, cherry blossoms could be significant. You might want to go watch my other channel, Gaiana Speaks. So this person wants the time to go within and heal. They need this time, okay? So it's not that this person wants to experience heartbreak and grief, but they need the time to heal this. And they also Yeah, sometimes people need to sit in their pain until it moves through them. People process pain differently, and some people just need to sit with it and sort it out alone on their own. So I feel like this person needs space and time to go through and heal this confusion, to heal this shallow, empty place in themselves, to heal the shame and worthiness issues, okay? And actually I was gonna ask what are they going to do? So what are they going to do, Spirit? What is this person going to do? What are they going to do next? Nine of Swords and Judgment. Well, I mean, Spirit is coming through and saying this has to do with a spiritual awakening. So this could be a spiritual connection, you guys. This person's going through their own spiritual awakening. They do want another chance with you. Judgment is a card of resurrection, of renewal in relationship. Yeah. This is someone who's experiencing some of the deepest pain you can imagine with the Nine of Swords. This is someone who has insomnia. This is someone who's suffering. They're experiencing grief, anxiety, so they want to heal. I mean, these two energies are the same. They need to go through this, okay? They want to heal. Ten of Cups. What are they going to do? They're going to go after their happiness. King of Cups. They want to heal their heart and go after their happiness. And it does feel like in this reading, this person's going to find their own happiness again. The Nine of Cups. I can't get these to stay still. And they're going to heal. And I think the idea of you being with someone else is part of what is going to fan this person's flames, right? Because there's deep love here. And so, yeah, Eight of Wands and Knight of Swords. There's going to be communication. When this person feels like they are able to give in a reciprocal way, and this is the Five of Pentacles to the Six. So when this person feels like they have enough time and energy to give you, and enough to treat you how you're worth, whether it's material or not, then they're going to communicate, okay? Yeah, they're definitely going to communicate because they do feel defeated and they want a new beginning here. This person, I don't know if you guys realize that they could be really kind of putting on a mask when it comes to how much they really want this with you. But yeah, so what is your advice? And then we'll get you some messages cards. So what is pile one's advice, Spirit? Pile one's advice, please. Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. So work on this if it's something that you want. Focus on it. This is like a card of repetitive action in order to reach a goal, to succeed at something. So this is about productivity. So for some of you, just kind of need to put your head down and focus on whatever it is that you're working on, that you're creating. But in regard to this connection, if this is something that you want, there is some time that you need to spend alone also doing the work on yourself, doing something until you get better at it. So it's like, work on this if this is what you want. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. If you want happiness with this person, they want it with you too. You both want the 10 of Cups together. And Spirit is literally saying you can't just pray or manifest or wish or hope for that. You have to work on it. So work on yourself while this person is working on themselves. Two of Wands. Your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. It's up to you. It's really up to you, because I think that this person really does want you, but they're just going through their own spiritual awakening, okay? So let's see. One more advice card. Rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. Phoenix energy. So there's a lot of Scorpio energy on here. Well, you know, don't see the end. Don't look at things in like black and white or, you know, final. I'm hearing the final answer on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So there's something about your finances too, and something about finances here. There's something that's going to heal in regard to finances if that's an obstacle for the two of you. And look at this, rebirth and transformation. Transformation is the soul's evolution. This isn't even really advice. This is just Spirit saying, just work on it. And there's potential for a rebirth and a transformation, a total transformation of this situation. Creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it. Yeah, there's something about you creating. So go out and create your life and create the energy that you want for this from within yourself, and bring that out into the world and into this situation. Like, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And the same thing applies to how this situation is playing out. Okay, so let's get you messages cards from this person. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Yeah, this is definitely a soul level connection for most of you. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Yes. And this was meant to happen. Soul tie. Wow. I always feel connected to you. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. And that could be how you felt. Could feel, maybe the two of you both have this trigger around feeling unseen, unappreciated. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. Space. I need more time to think. Yeah, these are so synchronistic. Reflection. You being away from me has allowed me to gain clarity. Yes, you need this separation right now. And reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Yeah, and there's a church here, so some of them want to confess that they do want a union with you. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. And forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Please forgive me for struggling to get over the past. Yeah. Yeah, this person's going through like a spiritual transformation and a healing. So let's see. Okay. I feel you leaving me behind. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to be more than friends. Yeah. I replay our conversations over and over. We will be together again. I wish I could share my good news with you. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, this person, they need some space and some time. I wish things could be different. And I'm starting to understand our connection. I can't stop thinking about you, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, so let's get your confirmations. This reading felt very long. I'm not sure how long it was. I've got everything in the bag today, so I don't have to go through the boxes. Ooh, you have alignment. What was I saying? I love that. Okay. All right, so we'll get to all this stuff in just a minute, but we have some locations here that could be significant. China, Western Europe, and Asia. We have nerdy, outgoing, melancholy, poetic, and contemplative. We have colorful hair, blonde hair, piercings, average weight, glasses. We have spiritual work and self-discovery. Yeah. And we have give in for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. Yes, if this person approached you with lust, they feel ashamed. They do have a lot of lust for you, a lot of desire, and hope. Yeah, don't lose hope in this connection. Someone's name could be Hope. But yeah, there's a lot of hope, I think, between the two of you for this to work out, for this to heal. That's going to be at the end. Okay, so let's see. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Gemini. We have this barbed wire. Wow, and the boundaries card came out. So yeah, things could be a little prickly. There could be a block or some boundaries up between the two of you right now. But look at these love hearts. This is a very ornate, detailed, beautiful heart. It's like, a sprout unfurling. So something is growing in this person's heart. It's like they're starting to learn, almost like this person's learning how to love again. And we have this elephant. So you're unforgettable. The obstacles in this connection are overcomable. I'm hearing overcomable. I'm an overcomer. Is that a thing? Okay, Ganesha could be important to someone. And we have the solar plexus. Yes, this person needs to get into their power. Healthy power, healthy control, and healthy boundaries are significant between the two of you and very much needed in this connection. And I definitely feel like someone had healthy boundaries here and it shifted things back into alignment. We have 66, we have 8888, we have 4444, and we have 11. And we'll do my dice. We have another 1 and another 1, so 1111, so twin flame journey there. And we have a 4, some more 4s, a lot of 4s. So you may be seeing a lot of 4s and 1s. And then we have T, Y, Z, T, U, X. Ooh, someone wants to wear a tux. B, F. Oh, boyfriend, tux. Oh, thank you. There's something here about this person really wanting to show up correctly, okay? Because you deserve it. Yeah, it's almost like your person saying, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Thank you for calling me out. I want to be the person that I am, you know, that I should be, that you deserve. Okay. And then we have 777 alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Okay, that is your reading pile 1. I hope you liked it. If you did, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That all helps my channel a lot. I do personals and my email's in the description box. And I hope to see you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful stone, this ochre jasper, and I believe it's agate as well, flower type of agate. This is actually flower agate, just flower agate, and this is very similar. So I feel like after I was looking at these, I was like, actually, this is also a flower agate. So I've been telling everyone it's ochre jasper all along, but recently I'm like, actually, there's more to this than meets the eye. So something in this connection could be transforming. There could be more than meets the eye. Someone could have watched that in the 80s. So you have the Golden Wheel Tarot, or the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, something like that. I don't have the box. And you have the Sunstone card, pile 2. Sun, I am not pretty, I am not beautiful, I am as radiant as the sun. So we could have some Leos here. You don't have to be one. Let's go ahead and get into your overall energy. We have your little grab bag here with confirmations at the end. We will have advice and messages cards too. We're going to go into what your person wants and what they feel after we look at what is going to happen next in this connection. So let's get into the overall energy first between you and your person and anything else that I see here. And yeah, we'll put this one over here for you. All right, pile 2. Health. Okay, health issues could arise. So someone could be struggling with their health at this time. Yeah, someone could have heart issues. When this card comes out, that can be a signifier for somebody that could be going on with someone in this connection. But yeah, there's something maybe about whether or not this connection is healthy at this time. We have you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Well, maybe this is a little bit, maybe this person's a little possessive because you're as radiant as the sun, and this person's like, oh no. Okay, take that how that fits. We have wedding rings. Wow, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Okay. Maybe somebody's health issue made them realize that they need to like put a ring on it. Interesting. This could be a continuation of pile 1, just if you feel that. Okay, so you could be in a union or a marriage with this person already. This is definitely something that may feel like a soul connection. Someone here could really love like pink roses, I'm hearing. Someone here could be a bit possessive. And it does feel like maybe there's some jealousy or possessiveness going on here because maybe the two of you are not currently in this situation. So let's see. We have repairman, repair, restore, restart, renovate. So someone here could be a mechanic or a repairman, a repair person. Also, this could be a connection where there's a marriage that's in separation right now. And there's a desire to repair Yeah, there's some sort of health issue or relationship, you know, separation going on. There could be a restart. Okay, let's see. We have abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. Okay, well, there's the roses again. All right, well, somebody here may be feeling abandoned. Someone may have been wearing a mask. Maybe, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It feels like this energy is like maybe somebody didn't want to admit how serious they were. Like this person may be actually hiding how jealous they are or how much they want the commitment here. Yeah. So there is a feeling of being left out in this connection, wanting to restart. Okay, let's see. We have ambivalence. Ambivalence is the inner tug of war between different choices, leaving you torn when making decisions. When you feel ambivalence, it reminds you to face your inner needs. Finding balance will allow you to make the choice that aligns with your true self. Yeah, I do feel like the energy I'm sitting in is kind of like, should I or should I not start over? Should I walk away or should I, try again? Should we stay together or I don't know, maybe this isn't healthy. Maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. But there could be issues of like fear of loss and jealousy if the connection is let go of. So take this all how it fits your situation. And then we have the Two of Staves. Yeah, should I stay or should I go? So that's a strong energy in this pile. Like, I don't know what I should do. Should I walk away? Should I abandon this? I don't know if you guys can hear it when my son blows his nose, but it's just kind of funny the timing of that. It's just like right after that. Okay, so let's find out. So if any of these cards, there's kind of a mixed situation here. So kind of place yourself wherever your situation fits in this energy. So it could be that this person really wants a commitment with you and there's some sort of health issue blocking it, or somebody's already in a connection and would have to walk away. And it's just, there's something like blocking this connection from moving forward at this time, or from a restart or reparations. Yeah, the Hangman, there's a block here. So Neptune energy here. So what's going to happen next, Spirit, in this connection? What will happen next in this connection, please, Spirit? What will happen next, please? We have the Nine of Wands. Let me just get a few cards out first. We have the Seven of Cups. What will happen next in this connection, please, Spirit? What will happen next? We have the Knight of Wheels, or the Knight of Pentacles. What will happen next? Oh, that's too many. What will happen next, please, Spirit? We have the Seven of Swords. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. Some of you, someone is just trying to hide that they're going to pop the question. So that's really interesting. This is very interesting energy. What is going to happen next? Well, there's a pause. Okay, there's kind of a progression here. So what's going to happen next? First, there's going to be a pause. There's going to be a period of time where things are just stalled. Things aren't moving forward. Someone needs to get a new perspective on things. Somebody needs to experience the feeling of loss and the feeling of like, yeah, basically being left. So most of you did walk away from this person, or somebody walked away from this connection, right? And now there's some jealousy and, some unhealthy like attachment, maybe obsession, and maybe somebody here was definitely being ambivalent. And I don't know, that's the energy I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in this energy of this person just like, whatever. And it's hard for me to get clarity on what I'm looking at in front of me, because the energy I'm sitting in is like, oh, whatever. Like this person's just like, I'm just gonna go take a nap, whatever. So There's something though about making it through. With the Nine of Wands, it's like there's definitely a pause. There could be a block. There's, this is stormy. This person is injured. They're exhausted, but they're still fighting. They haven't given up the fight. So when it comes to like the fantasy or the dream or the vision that this person has of this connection with you, they haven't given up the fight. It's almost like this is somebody who's actually wanting to show up in a reliable way. And they're realizing like whether or not I think this person is struggling to accept their feelings here. And so what's happening is this person's like hiding from themselves. This is someone who's actually wanting to move slowly, deliberately, and purposefully towards you, but they're hiding this from you. Because, what's going to happen next is something that's going to surprise you. It's like something that's literally going to sneak up on you. So it's almost like you don't realize that this is even coming. You don't even see this coming. You do now because you're watching this reading, but maybe you still won't. Maybe you're going to forget this reading. You're going to just be like, whatever. And it's like this person's going to come out of the blue, out of nowhere. And it's going to make you really happy. Yeah. The Nine of Wheels. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands here and the Ace of Cups, this feels like a situation where the love is hidden, the motives are hidden. This is someone who is not available to you right now for whatever reason. And maybe this person snuck away because they are not in a position to offer you, what they truly dream and wish for with you. So there's this feeling of like, I just have to go hide away and make some plans here and figure out which direction to go, what to do. Some of them are just picking out a ring for you, okay? So if you're in a connection where things are going well, but you're suspicious of your person, it's because they're trying to hide the fact that they're trying to plan. They're trying to bring you a ring and ask you to marry them. Now, if you broke up and this person's trying to come back and ask you to marry them after a breakup, I might be a little cautious with this Seven of Swords here. I might be a little cautious. Maybe this person thinks marriage is going to solve the problem. I'd be a little cautious. Health issues could arise. Maybe that's not the solution to this, okay? If there was some sort of affair that happened and that, and that's something that you are experiencing, you are going to be happy, okay? Some of you are making a choice here to let go of a toxic connection, okay? And those of you who that situation applies to, you're going to be really happy. You're going to be moving in a slow and steady and stable way. Some of you have to nope away from this person. Yeah, it's really interesting. If you're in an unhealthy situation that is unsafe for you, I'm just going to put that out there for some of you. And you have to actually, in order to leave this person, you have to hide everything you're doing because they're possessive of you. You guys are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be happy. You're going to be okay. You're going to be happy and successful. You're going to be okay with your finances. Your self-worth is going to improve and you're not going to be alone, okay? For the rest of you, whatever this situation is that seems a little bit confusing and messy and there's some hot and cold energy here, don't give up, because your willingness to ask for what you want and to take a moment to gain perspective on this and to take a break and take a step back to make sure that this is a healthy situation. For some of you, this is going to be repaired. And really, there's a lot of happiness and a lot of worth and value here. And if it was just a Nine of Wheels, Nine of Pentacles on the back of the deck, I would say, well, most of you are probably going to end up single, but happy. But I'm seeing you in a relationship, possibly even, having children or reuniting a family, getting back together with someone that you're in separation with. But because you have built up your self-worth and you know what you're deserving of. And it's like this person's coming crawling back to say, look, I've done something. I've repaired, I've gotten sober, or whatever it is that they're the unhealthy thing here, right? And it's like this person's going to come out of the blue, and there's going to be like fast communication and passionate emotional communication. This person's going to be like, ta-da. Yeah, and some of you do feel this intuitively, but it's like you're doubting it, okay? Because this person is still in this, they're of two minds, or you could be very much butting heads with this person and not sure, is this going to work? Should I stay? Should I work it out? If you're in an I don't know if I should leave this person state and you haven't split up, I think a lot of you are going to choose to work it out with this person, okay? You're going to choose to work it out. And there's going to be a new cycle, a new phase in love where you're going to feel happy and you're going to get that emotional expression. And yeah, it's like after something pretty rocky or pretty messy, or maybe it didn't get off the ground here, could even have to do with travel for somebody. Things are going to be okay. And whatever this is that this person is hiding, it's like they're working toward coming clean, getting honest. I want to get a clarifier on what is the Seven of Swords about? What is the Seven of Swords about? The Fool. Yeah, somebody did something foolish, but I do feel like this is like a new beginning that you don't see coming. This is something that's hidden from you, because we're asking what's going to happen next. So it's not necessarily what is this person going to do, or what are they doing, or what's hidden. It's like what's going to happen, what is hidden from you. A new beginning here. A new opportunity. Something that is going to surprise you. What is this Seven of Swords about? The King of Swords in reverse. The Star. I feel like you're healing from a conflict with someone. Yeah, this is about you having a new beginning with someone who maybe the two of you split up. And there could have been some sort of deception or betrayal here. So, it's up to you whether you want to take someone back. Okay, you guys, we'll get you advice. But, I mean, there's going to be an attempt. This person's going to attempt to repair and get back together with you after some sort of deception or betrayal. And or some of you, this person's acting cold and ambivalent and indifferent because they're trying to hide from you that they're going to ask you to marry them. So if you feel like that's the stage of the relationship, then take that message, you guys. It's general reading, so... Okay, what's going to happen next, please, Spirit? I mean, this definitely hasn't been an easy connection. I can see that here. What's going to happen next, please, Spirit? Life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Yeah, some of you are getting married. Others of you are actually going to stabilize through a conflict, through some sort of difficulty, or, betrayal can be so many different things. Somebody can betray you by not taking the car to the shop when it needed to be fixed. There could have been lots of little things that were chipping away at this relationship. Someone might not have been doing what they needed to do to be healthy. Things that can strain a marriage or a relationship a little bit over time until you're feeling worn out, exhausted, and just stuck, okay? So I'm feeling that kind of energy here too. But take whatever this is as your situation. You could have felt like this person was emotionally unavailable in the connection, right? And so there's a new emotional beginning here. Someone who's bringing their emotions into something because they're realizing that they're not behaving in a healthy way. This could be somebody being possessive and controlling, getting therapy because these behaviors come from their parent. They learned it from their dad or something like that, right? So, yeah, let's see. One more card. What's going to happen next? Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let let it in. Yeah, someone here is going to open their heart when they've been kind of cold or ambivalent or disconnected, and someone's having open heart surgery. Wow. If you know that your person is like already having heart issues, I'm not like predicting any kind of sudden news on a general tarot reading for you guys, but if someone has already had like a heart attack and you're watching this, they're going to have open heart surgery. Just for those of you that applies. Spirit gives me very specific stuff sometimes, you guys. But this is about healing your heart, healing this relationship, being open to love. Look at this embracing and kissing in these two cards. There's a lot of embracing and kissing in these cards, but these are like close-ups where the two of you are like holding each other's face. So I think you're going to make up with this person. Yeah, magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. So that could be why it's really hard to separate, even if things aren't working. Maybe you do feel very magnetically pulled to each other. Yeah. So there's going to be heart healing here, an opportunity for a new beginning. Someone who's been ambivalent or withholding love or cold is going to start warming up. There's going to be slow moving, and it's someone who kind of has to get it together. It's like, I'm getting like someone who needs to change their behavior, whatever this unhealthy behavior is, right? But they're going to stabilize. They're going to become more reliable. They're going to gain perspective. This can be sobriety, like the Hanged Man. Like, I'm no longer drinking. Like I'm not drinking like a fish anymore, I just heard. So just take all of the different messages, how they fit you, and let's keep going. What is going to happen next in this connection? So something toxic is going to be healed here. Okay, this doesn't go in this deck, but maybe that's, okay, spring could be important. That got shuffled into the wrong deck. Well, we'll just put it there for now. All right, what's gonna happen next, please? What's gonna happen next in this connection? Sweet home, making a good home life or settling down, marriage, lasting love. It's in the cards, you guys. Yeah, lasting love here, life partner, wedding, family, happiness, healing, a new opportunity. Okay, going the distance, I'm hearing. Okay, what's going to happen next, please? And someone getting a new perspective on this. So if you're already in a connection with this person, there's healing here. There's a change, and maybe someone's changing their mind about commitment. Okay, so what's going to happen next? Sturdy support. Build a strong foundation with combined effort. United, lasting, stable. Can't make this up, you guys. And I know it's a cliche saying for tarot readers. I don't say it very often, but I'm going to say it right now. Because look at how much marriage is on here. Somebody's getting married, okay? Somebody's getting married, or commitment, right? Commitment. Commitment is happening. After a period, there's some difficulty. With the Hangman, there's going to be a pause. There's going to be time. Plans have to be made. It's not going to happen tomorrow for most of you. If it does, please come back and comment. But, okay, what's going to happen in this connection next, please, Spirit? What's happening next? Okay, we have coming around, hoping for another chance, wanting to try again, regrets, reconciling. Yep. So this person's going to come around. They want to build a foundation with you. They regret this ambivalence. They regret walking away or doing whatever it was that caused you to walk away. And, or not making up their mind. I really feel like this, for a lot of you, this is somebody who just couldn't make up their mind. We have love song. Let love's melody inspire your dance together. Harmony, rhythm, and sync. This is literally you dancing at your wedding. Some of you. Y'all got to come back and tell me if you get married. Because these general readings, when this is such a strong message, I'm like, really? Wow. I think you guys are too. You're like, really though? Yeah. Harmony, love, happiness. Getting, picking out the playlist for your marriage, for your wedding. Time heals. Be patient and give time a chance to work its magic. Honest, reliable, and mature. Look at somebody who is being sneaky, cold, foolish. They're healing. They're going to become honest, reliable, and mature. I'm really, wow, Spirit. I'm impressed. Love stories. Communicating and saying what needs to be said. Tough love, truth talk. Divine match. Following your destiny. A love that's meant to be. Soulmate, twin flame. All right, well, some of you are getting married to your twin flame. Jeez Louise, really? If you're on the journey, you understand why I said that. Okay. I'm even a little baffled, you guys. I mean, just take this with a grain of salt. It's a general reading, but it looks like there's healing here. Someone becoming honest, reliable, a beautiful, you know, an opportunity, somebody possibly, you know, exchanging wedding rings here or repairing a marriage, right? Maybe doing, you know, redoing your vows if you're already married to someone. Yeah, right? Yeah, really working on this, like really very much working on this. Whatever this is, you're going to work on it. You're going to align, and it's very slow and steady, okay? This is slow. So what's going to happen next in this connection isn't like, it's not rushing. There's not a sudden shift. I mean, when this person communicates, it's going to be very intense. It's going to be very open, very honest, very clear, and very direct. And it might kind of come out of nowhere, but this is not, for most of you, this is something that is taking time. It's a slow moving energy. Okay. All right. So let's find out how your person is feeling right now. And then we'll ask what they want to do and what they're going to do. Okay. How are they feeling? How is pile two's person feeling right now about my pile twos? Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Yeah. So most of you, you're not with this person right now. So they are feeling lonely and single without you. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Yeah, this person's not feeling so good right now. They are not happy without you. Okay. Some of them might be afraid to be alone. Yeah. And they don't want to cause you any pain either. How's pile two's person feeling? Shallow, hollow, empty boredom. All right, well, if you went through a breakup with this person, they're not doing well. Okay. How is pile two's person feeling, please, Spirit? One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Oh. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. This person's depressed, you guys. They're really sad. Twin flame, mirroring shared feelings, reflection. If you're sad, they're sad. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. If there was something outside influencing this connection, a third party can be anything, distance, all kinds of things. It can be a person, or it can be the fact that the person can't commit or didn't commit or betrayed commitment. Whatever it was, this person has been cracked open. This is someone who's really hurting you guys. They need time to heal. They are on timeout. The universe has put them in hangman mode. Okay, I feel that. All right, so what does this person want, Spirit? What do they want for pile two? What do they want to happen in this connection? Key on a ring, one night stand, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, came out with the world, new cycle. Okay, they're done with this. They're done. This person wants this cycle of options, and so however this manifested in this connection, the inability to make a decision, or the options, or stringing along, whoever strung whoever along, whatever happened here, okay? They want it to be done. They want a new cycle. This is complete. This is a karmic completion. And they want to travel. Some of them need to travel. Yeah, they want to be successful with you, okay? And what does this person want? Please, Spirit, what do they want to happen? Control, sabotage, conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulations, patterns. What do they want to happen? Trust. Interesting. Divine time. Greater forces at play. Release control. All is working for the highest good. This person doesn't want to sabotage this anymore. Yeah. They want to heal. They're trying to let go of control issues. They're trying to trust in divine timing. They're trying to change. This is somebody who's having a complete shift in their thinking and their consciousness. Yeah. So they want to fix this. Karma. Yeah. This person's going through their karma. They want to make things right. Reunion. Soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, soul ties, past returns. They want a reunion with you. It's very, very strong energy on this pile, you guys. It's way too synchronistic to deny what I'm seeing here. Now let me use this deck to find out what your person's going to do. What are they going to do? What are they going to do about all this? Four of Cups in reverse. They're going to come out of the depression. They're going to come out of this state of apathy, and they're going, this is the opposite of rejection. This is, if somebody was rejected, or, you know, if they rejected your love, or their heart wasn't open and they weren't emotionally available, they're going to come out of that. They're coming out of that place. Queen of Swords. And yeah, we have the King of Swords here. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you cut this person off, okay? So they're getting some sort of clarity here. What are they going to do? Judgment. Wow. Yeah, some of you do have messages in pile 1. It's almost like that was what happened first, and then this is what's happening afterwards. This person's going through an awakening. They want a chance to try again. They want to get back together, you guys, and they want to heal. They want to heal from this rejection and get back together because they're missing their happiness. Yeah. They're missing their happiness. Your light, your radiant sunlight. You are this person's light. You're this person's warmth, their sun. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. They're stuck in this pain. They don't want to be stuck in this pain. They don't want to be stuck in this unhappiness. They want to come out of this state. Okay, so what are they going to do? They're going to get their happiness back. Some of them need to leave someone else, okay? If this is somebody who needs to leave a marriage in order to be with you, take that if that fits you guys. Okay, if they need to get a divorce. And I'm not saying if this is someone you're having an affair with, because I don't know, I don't want to give people hope for that kind of thing. But what I'm saying is, like, if you met someone and they're not available, right? And you just... I do think this person may realize that they're not happy in whatever situation they're in, okay? They're not happy. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse, and Justice. Some of them are going to leave a commitment, okay? Now, the thing is, if you guys are in a commitment right now where things are a huge mess, some of you could be splitting in order for this to come back around and heal. So wherever you are on this timeline, there's healing happening here. There's a need to trust in divine timing. There's your person wanting to end a cycle of being indecisive or stringing you along or involving third parties, whatever it is, okay? There's a huge epiphany, and there's a gravitational force, like you're the sun, and this person is like, you know, gravity, like we're all spinning around the sun. Oh boy, twin flame recognition. You know this soul that mirrors your own. Maybe this person's gonna, wow, psychic connection. Sorry, you guys, I'm just, hang on. Your communication goes beyond mere words, and unexpected connection, opposites attract, and soulmate, and spirit soul path. Would you like to have any more confirmations? Do you need more? Good Lord. This reading's insane, you guys. Y'all have such a strong spiritual connection, all right? And it is unexpected for you that this, I mean, some of you are just like, psh, whatever. I know, I'm feeling it. But that's what's happening. You have gravity. This person, you guys are like binary stars, right? Planets to the sun. This person is going to take action eventually. So let's get you some advice. This is wild. These readings are wild. Very different from my last video, but still very intense. And I'm like, my third eye hurts, man. You guys are so psychically connected. You can't escape each other if you tried. So good luck. That's all I'm saying as a reader. Like, if you are trying to walk away from each other, have fun with that. I mean, not that you can't, but it just feels like, you know, you're just gonna keep gravitating around each other. Okay, so, and I can relate to these kind of energies, so I'm not judging or trying to mock anybody here. Oh my gosh, this was the advice for pile 1. So I'm going to put this back in the deck. Actually, look at Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. Working on this connection, working on opening your heart, working on healing your heart, working on a new beginning, working on the love. But let's get you a different card than pile 1. So that's one piece of advice. Don't give up until you get it right, is what I'm hearing with the Eight of Pentacles. You know, practice until you learn how to love. The Chariot. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. So keep going, keep moving, Keep the flow going. Keep going after your dreams. Some of you just need to go take a bike ride and get outside and move your energy, right? But keep moving forward. Don't be stuck. Maybe this person is stuck. Maybe the two of you aren't available to each other right now. Maybe this seems insane, impossible, this reading. I'm really feeling that from my viewers. So just keep moving. Just keep going. Don't like get attached to this reading and stay stuck. And don't be stuck on this person. Just keep moving forward with your life. Like they might be the snail, all right? And you're on the bike, but you just keep going. They'll catch up. 10 of Cups. That was also on the back of pot one. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles, okay? Don't blame the reader. Sometimes that's just what comes through. I almost feel like people get so skeptical and so disillusioned in these connections. And I'm telling you, I understand that you just don't believe it when a reading like this happens. You're like, yeah, right. And so I don't want anybody to come after me in the comments thinking that I sell you guys. Like, oh, come watch my channel. I'm going to tell you it's all going to be great and you're going to have a union. No. That's definitely not what I do. Creativity. This was also in pile one. I'm sorry, guys, but some of you really need to know how synchronistic the two piles are because there's two parts to this reading, and that part is happening before this part. So that might be why this part seems like a little too far off in the future. Maybe you need to go back to that one. Focus on your creativity. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your mind and spirit. Yeah, remove your negative energy because I do feel a lot of naysaying and a lot of toxic, like maybe you watch the readings and you want this person, but you're like, oh no, this is never going to happen. And whatever. So Spirit is saying, no, don't be so negative. Get unstuck. Get out of that mindset. Get some fresh air. And growth. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. This person is trying to trust divine timing and heal and complete a cycle with a certain type of behavior. And you are being asked to do the same. And be resilient. It's your source of strength and challenges. So focus on your own growth. Focus on learning how to heal from difficult situations, opening your heart. Never when a reading happens like this am I saying, let someone string you along or go back to someone who betrayed you or wait around, okay? It's never that. It's always, look at what the potential is in this connection. Look at what is shifting. Look how powerful this is. Take this as confirmation and then use it as fuel to continue to grow, to heal, to have hope that even if this divine connection does not come into union, that you have the potential for that, right? And it can motivate you to heal, to think positive, to communicate, to be honest, to do the difficult things, to try to understand the other person, to see them as your friend. Yeah, to see them as your friend, not just your lover, and to treat them like a friend, and to see them, you know, when your friend makes mistakes, and we tend to be more forgiving with our friends, I think, than with our partners. Follow the path of ascension, guided steps to great love. Okay, well, if you weren't on a twin flame soulmate journey, this might not resonate with a lot of you, but because it's very, very strong in this pile. But, you know, this could just be a very deep connection that is going through a very challenging time as well. And there's a very strong bond here. So, wow. Okay, these readings have been very intense and long. I think this person has been in a very dark place. So we're going to get some of these because we're going to look at their messages right now. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Why do I feel so lost? What do you see in me? You were right. The passion is too much. I need to figure myself out. I can't express myself. Not right now, that's for sure. They gotta do some healing. No one understands me but you. Whoa, this one wants to come out. I can't make you happy. Yeah, and a connection like this, you have to find your own happiness, really, because you can't rely on the other one to make you happy because you're gonna trigger each other if you look for the other one to make you happy. These feelings are eating me alive. Yeah, this person's got a lot of painful emotions. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Wow, you guys. The heat between us is intense, and I wish I could be fully honest with you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what this person is hiding is how much they actually care about you, because there's such a strong fear of loss here, of abandonment. Okay. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. There it is. And there's the wedding rings. Do you guys see this? Yeah, I see it. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Some of you, there's a long distance here. Well, indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Self-love. I am still trying to heal. Yeah. They need the time to do this. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. I think that could be mirrored. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. And sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. No, they're saying no. Okay, they're saying this one. Okay. Forgive yourself. Yeah, so they want you to forgive yourself for any mistakes that you've made. I miss who we used to be. Your feelings are valid. The storms made you resilient. Didn't we have resilience in here? Maybe, yeah, it's just right there. Wow, I'm on another planet, you guys. I'm always drawn to your heart's light. And let's turn mistakes into lessons. Wow. Okay. And you're getting one of these. Okay, apparently two. Message of love. I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day and night. I am curious to know what you've been doing, how your days go by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I'm feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love. I will, I promise. And thinking. I'm thinking about you at this moment. This person's thinking about you a lot, you guys. The thought of you never leaves my mind. No matter where I go, the songs I hear remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable, and I think about you even more. Yep. And I miss you. Oh, Blink 182. I'm missing everything about you today. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. Okay, wow. Okay, confirmations. These readings are so long tonight. And it's evening, and I'm usually kind of tired when I film in the evening, but divine timing. I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, so the locations that could be significant are Hawaii, South Africa, and India. I'll get to those in just a moment. We have, let's see, red hair, whoa, black hair, short, mole, and muscular. We have liberal, conservative. That's interesting. Those came out together in a recent reading. So you could have different political views in this person, or religious views, or lifestyles. We have loud voice, loyal, glamorous. We have sitting in a puddle of self-pity. Yes, your person is not feeling so good right now. I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. Yeah. And fire. Yeah, this is very much a flaming connection. There's a lot of fire, twin flame energy, or just fiery energy, passionate energy between the two of you. And the fire never stops burning is what I'm hearing. We have Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and Leo. Yeah, and this could also represent fire signs. We have 5, 999, 777, and 1111. And then let me do my dice. We have 33, so 3, 3, and 6. So these numbers could be significant. And we have this American flag pin, so USA could be significant. We have this little Tree of Life charm. So I do feel like this person wants to have a family with you. They want to remain, yeah, this person and you have had something already. It's like you've already had a family or a marriage, or you have deep roots together. The roots go very deep is what I'm hearing. And then we have this lovely heart. So someone could say lovely or call someone lovely. This person thinks you're lovely. Someone could have a locket, a special locket that someone gave them. And then we have this elephant charm. So elephants could be important. It does feel like the two of you will overcome the obstacles here. We had a different elephant in pile 1 as well. There's so many synchronicities. Okay, and so we have some letters here. We have G, U, M. Maybe somebody choose gum, or gum trees could be important. Is that a part of some sort of spiritual story? Was that? I don't know what that's about. Okay, we have a V, a Y. Someone's name could be Vi. We have a W. We have another G. And we have a C. I didn't get a lot of letters this time, you guys. I followed my intuition on this one. And we have 666, which is interesting. Reflection. When you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me, or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. As I refocus on what serves my highest good, I feel myself shift into my highest self. So yes, I do feel like there could be a lot of negativity, like you want this connection, but your attitude is like, it'll never happen. And so I think Spirit is coming through and saying, if you want this kind of union, having the attitude that it'll never happen is blocking it. And if you feel like you need to let go of this person, even though you see this potential, it's important to let go and align with your highest good, because things can shift in miraculous and amazing ways. And sometimes things take years or decades to come into alignment. So don't cling to an idea of a person or their potential if they're not ready or the connection doesn't feel right. Continue to grow and expand and choose for yourself and your highest and best. Even if this is something that is, aligning for you, it's like remain hopeful, but don't stay latched onto or attached to outcomes, okay? So this is your reading. If you liked it, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. It helps my channel a lot. I do personals. My email's in the description box. And if this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Demortierite stone and this Agate card, fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning, and looks kind of like an eye. So really beautiful card here. So this could be a connection where you are having a fresh start, or this could be a brand new connection for some of you. Maybe you've gone through something really difficult and you're like, well, I'm still breathing, so I'm okay. Everything, I can just start over. Maybe some of you have felt like you've hit rock bottom at some point recently. Or this connection has. We will go ahead and get into the Oneness Tarot for what is going to happen next in this connection, but we will start with the overall energy between you and your person at this time. We have our little grab bag for the end, and I put everything in there this time, so it's all ready to go. And this is going to be a very in-depth reading. We're going to go into what will happen next. We'll also ask what your person is feeling and what they want, and then also what they're going to do, and we'll get you advice and messages cards. So, Spirit, what is the overall connection between the two people in this connection? What am I saying? What is pile 3's? Anyways, we're just going to keep going. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Yeah, somebody here could have hit rock bottom with their finances. You may be having financial issues. You may be struggling, or they may be struggling with some sort of addiction. We have the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. So you could be the one daydreaming about this. Your person could be daydreaming. I'm hearing like someone saying like, yeah, I gambled away our future. And so we have to start completely over again. So for some of you, you shared finances with this person and they, squandered your money. That could be the case. We have learner, seeker of knowledge, inquisitive progress, aspirant explorer. So you could be a school teacher. You could have met this person in school. You could have known them since you were in school, like college. If you're older, maybe you've been with this person for many years. Maybe you have children who are students. Could just be that both of you are very inquisitive, very smart, very explorative. Something about exploring, going on adventures. You actually, no wonder pile 2 had 2 cards. There was a certain deck that they had 2 cards from, and it was supposed to be in this pile, but nothing happens by accident in my readings. So that card was meant to be in that pile. I thought that was odd. So let's see. Overall energy between pile 3 and their person. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning. Healing heart. Okay, I saw passion on the back there. Healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationship. Okay, so you could be watching about someone that you have moved on from, okay, because the relationship was toxic or abusive and you are healing. For some of you, though, I do feel like this is an existing connection where there was some sort of addiction or, painful, just an issue that caused a rock bottom circumstance, right? And so there's something about learning, progressing, healing through this, changing, and being able to actually continue and start over. We have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So this could be someone that is resisting you, suppressing their feelings. This could be someone that you don't know about too. For some of you, you could be in the process of healing from a previous abusive or toxic connection with someone with an addiction, and you're, maybe you know this person through, mutual friends or some sort of environment where you're studying something together or you're working together or something like that. So that could be for some of you. And then we have panic. Panic is an overreaction to anticipated events, causing you to lose your sense of reason. It reminds you to slow your breath, calm down, and reassess the situation. You have the ability to recover from chaos and regain control. This could be someone who has panic attacks. This could be someone who has trauma. Someone here might have PTSD from an abusive relationship. That could be exclusive or connected to this addiction issue as well. Just take it if that is for you. Look at how these look similar. The colors. So somebody could be struggling with anxiety or panic attacks, and there could be a fear of opening to a new connection right now. So, or a fear of expressing emotions because of something difficult in the past. So somebody hyperventilates here. As long as I'm breathing, I'm just beginning. Okay, so all of this, just take whichever thing fits. And then 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups has shown up in every single reading, which is really beautiful, actually. And look at this. Maybe someone is panicking about being able to make you happy, about having enough to offer you, or being able to fix and repair this. I'm also hearing if you are someone who is much older and you're with someone who's elderly, someone could be starting to show signs of dementia. That's for just a few of you. Interesting. Okay, I just have to say whatever comes through, you guys. So whatever doesn't fit your situation, just let it go. So for a lot of you, this is somebody who's someone in this situation is struggling to heal from an addiction or a past toxic relationship and is resisting the connection. And there's definitely a lot of growth, learning, exploration, and a future that is desired here. But there's some fear and panic and resistance to it. And for several of you, this is an already established relationship that is struggling because of these issues here. So pile 3's situation here. What will happen next between pile 3 and their person? Spirit, what will happen next? This has been a wild video today, you guys. So what will happen next? What will happen next? We have the 8 of Cups. So you could be cutting ties, walking away from this situation. Someone could be cutting ties from their unhealthy habits here. Cutting your losses is what I'm hearing. Okay, what is happening next in this connection, please, Spirit? What is happening next in this connection, please? What is happening next in this connection? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you could be splitting your finances up with someone. You could be separating your finances. Yeah. Also, someone's cutting their losses and taking their winnings. You know, someone commented, I think it was my last video, where someone actually gambling and collecting their winnings was in my reading, and she was like, yep. So, but this can be an analogy. You can always take these things that, you know, come through as literal as analogies for like cutting your losses and, you know, claiming what's rightfully yours. Okay. So however that looks, that is something that's going to happen in this connection next. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is really beautiful, very lasting, very stable energy, but it does feel like maybe some of you are resisting letting go of a connection because you're afraid of starting over. So for some of you, if you are at a stage where you're ready to let this go because something's toxic, but you're afraid to move on, okay, it's saying like you're going to actually cut your losses and move on, and you're going to be very successful and very happy. Yeah, okay, so let's see. What is going to happen next in this connection, please? What is going to happen next for my pile threes in this connection, please? The 6 of Wands. Who's winning the lottery? What the heck? But it's a general tarot reading, so please don't everybody think you're going to win the lottery. But someone's going to be gaining some sort of recognition here. Whatever you're letting go of, okay, whatever is being let go of here is going to lead to success and recognition, possibly fame. Really, you're going to feel like you're winning. Like there's absolutely like, yay, I won the jackpot energy here. So let's see what, this is wild. All right, what's happening next? We'll try to get a little more clarity on the specifics, but wow, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What is going on here? You hit the jackpot, okay? It doesn't have to be literal, but that is all over this reading, you guys. Like I cut my losses and, you know, I cut my losses while I'm ahead, you know, and I'm making, okay, sorry, this symbol is in pile 2, so you may feel that you're drawn there. Okay, now that I've said that, you're going to be really lucky. This something that's very fated to happen to you is happening to you, okay? Maybe somebody is cutting ties with someone who has an addiction or gambling or whatever, or somebody's getting over that. They're like, okay, I'm done. You know, I've had my 15 minutes in the spotlight. I've had my fun, and I'm gonna cut my losses. I'm gonna be stable. I'm gonna make things work. I'm going to be successful. Somebody is studying or learning or working on a new life, a new skill, whether it's overcoming a bad habit or whether it's developing some sort of new skill in order to be successful. Yeah, it's almost like maybe you're going back to school. You may be not open to love at all right now, some of you. And you're like, what's going to happen next in this connection? Well, maybe some of you are going to get the courage to leave somebody who's not good for you. You're going to go back to school, learn something new, and become very financially stable and recognized for what you do. So some of you, if that resonates, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Even if some of you have been abused here. So that's actually really beautiful. And the embodiment of swords, yeah, it's like transformation here, clarity, really having like the positive qualities of the King of Swords are like clarity, honesty, truth, maturity, very highly intelligent. So yeah, this is really interesting. It's not going to be easy necessarily. There are going to be some challenges here. You might not know which way to go at first, but you're not going to give up. You're going to be successful. And yeah, for a lot of you, you're leaving someone. I mean, I have to read the cards, how they come out. So if you're not with someone right now or you feel like you're going to maybe leave them, or if that doesn't apply, you and your person are going to, it's like someone's getting over some sort of an unhealthy habit. And it's either because you walk away from them or because they finally come to terms with it and let it go. All right. So this is a new beginning for you, whatever your situation is. Some of you are single, some of you are married, and some of you are trying to leave somebody, or you're meeting new people, but you're just feeling resistant to it. It's giving you anxiety. It's making you feel like, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I've been through too much. You're going to be happy. You're going to be radiant. It's like this person hiding, and now you're out in the limelight. You're out in the spotlight, you know? Somebody who was struggling with money is going to be abundant. Someone who was in a maze, confused, lost, is going to reach the core, the center, the grounded, rooted, stable, centered place in themselves. This is happening for you, not to you. Life is putting you where you're meant to be. The wheel is turning, and you're gaining clarity, maturity. 7 of Pentacles. This is heading towards worthy investment. I can't help but, see a very strong money message here, where there's time, money, and energy being invested in a successful outcome that will make you very happy. Whatever your situation is here. 7 of Wands, guarding what is yours. Carefully guarding your investments. Yeah, from the wolves. Yeah. Wow. Protection. I feel like some of you are going to meet somebody who is going to be like the opposite of what you've been through, okay? Like somebody who is you're going to be like, I can't even believe that I'm with this person. Maybe you've been through a lot of really toxic situations, and there's somebody here that's like, you're going to be surprised. They're successful, they're well off, they're mature. Feels like you've been running through the wolves to find this person, like you've been, circled by sharks. And this person's you're going to be like, what is this? You're going to have a fresh new start with somebody who's really protective, really loyal, really passionate, stable, a whole new beginning. Some of you can't even see this right now. It's like manifesting for you. And you just sort of have to trust in the unknown and just take the leap to let go of what isn't serving you. Yeah, something stable. A harvest. Someone very passionate, very assertive. And for a lot of you, you're going to be coming into your own power, and so you're meeting your match. Yeah, you're coming out of a state of feeling fearful, insecure, bound, and definitely some of you are leaving some sort of really, really unhealthy situation, you guys. Or you've already done that and you're just really having a hard time, like, healing. And some of you are healing with a partner who is recovering from something, right? And so, everybody's different here. But there's love, there's clarity, there's honesty, Could be air and water signs, 6 of Cups. Soul connection here. Deep soul connection. That's actually did I say the Queen? That's the King of Cups. Someone who's balanced, stable, mature, emotionally honest, responsible, reliable, passionate. I mean, we've got these 3 kings here. We don't have the King of Pentacles, but, the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, some of you are not going to be married to this person yet, but they've already got it together. I mean, some of you have a very mature, very stable, very healthy connection on the way. 2 of your 2 of Cups, your soul connection. And there's the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but you have to face some of your fears here. You're activating your higher self. You're going through an awakening. You're coming out of the darkness and out of the fear, out of illusions, out of a long period of difficulty. You're going through a massive shift and an awakening. And so what is happening? What's going on here is that letting something go is going to result in a huge shift and alignment, growth, learning, exploration, healing, recovering from these things, right? And it's going to be a process. But there's going to be investment in something meaningful, valuable, lasting, okay? Right now, you're at this pivotal point, okay? And you can have the future that you dream of, but you have to put in the work. And so there's going to be an energy of putting in the work, cutting my losses, putting in the work, going after what really matters to me. Whatever that is, you guys. And making it work. Whether it's staying with someone, helping them through it, leaving them, whatever your situation is, The outcome is very powerful in this reading. And what's happening next is, it's pretty big. You know, it's not just something really simple, right? Yeah, a brand new beginning. And maybe you feel like you lost everything, but it's all going to come back to you. And maybe even more and even better than you could ever have dreamed of. I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and Spirit's really giving you this reading to gas you up. So what's going to happen next in this connection? On the move, moving away or getting a new home together. Next step, take action. So what's going to happen next? There's going to be some sort of action here. You could be moving away from someone or moving in with someone. Take it where it fits you. General reading here. Okay. If you're already living with someone, again, some of you are leaving. Others of you, you could just be moving in general, right? Take that how it fits you. But there's definitely a moving on, moving away from things that don't serve you. Taking action. We have burning bright, stoke passion to keep the flame of love alive. Intimacy sparks warmth. Look at how bright that is. And sweet home, making a good home life or settling down. Marriage, lasting love. Okay, so there's definitely a move here. Okay, there's a move for a lot of you. It's a physical move to a new home with your partner or in with a new partner. Look at all these sparkles. It's so beautiful. So it's kind of a step-by-step journey, right? Kind of opening your eyes to see the truth of something, choosing to move physically for some of you to a new home, but for others of you moving on from something toxic, right? Yeah, and it does feel like for some of you you're actually finally finding someone that will keep the passion alive, that will be open and available emotionally, that will be, passionate. So if this is somebody you're already with, it's like, yeah, you're getting a whole new start. What is going to happen next here? We'll get more details from what they feel and what they want about who this person is too. So, right timing, have faith, wait till you find the right one, hold on, self-love soon. Some of you are going to go out and start dating is the thing. And someone's going to have their eyes on you here who's really like able to provide for you, for some of you. So there's something about holding on, taking the next step. Some of you are making this move. And yeah, everything is happening in divine timing for you guys, okay? You just trust the timing. Trust the timing is what I'm hearing. What is happening next in this connection? Whoa, your wish will be granted. Yeah, look at Wheel of Fortune. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Magic, effort, results. I think for some of you, it is going to feel like, what is even happening to me? Like, I can't believe this is even happening to me. Someone who's going to put in effort. This person's going to put in effort. They're going to give you gifts. They're going to want to embrace you, be close to you, establish a stable home with you. What's going to happen next, please, Spirit? Empowered love. Harness your strength and love with confidence. Charm, solid, steady. Yeah, there's something really beautiful here. Power play, wanting to dominate or control the relationship, insecurity and influence. You have been through some connections where there have been a lot of, either the connection you're in or previous connections, there's been a lot of insecurity, domination, control, power. Some of you are just going to have this in the bedroom in a healthy way. But yeah, you guys have had a lot of these kind of connections, back and forth, uncertain, manipulative people. And you are going to be protected. You are taking care of yourself. Yeah, some of you are getting away from somebody. That's just a really strong message for those of you that it fits. But there's something about you learning how to protect yourself from these toxic situations and meeting like someone who's really good for you. This is empowered. This is good timing. This is a bright, passionate, intimate connection. It's lasting, it's stable. And Spirit is saying, hold on, just hold on, right? Let go of what doesn't serve you, but don't give up. Hold on. It's just around the corner. Keep investing in yourself. Don't panic, okay? Don't resist. Don't resist the healing. Don't resist the lesson. Keep daydreaming about the future that you want. Yeah. Find strength in unique views and grow together. Rare, enhance, thrive, and divine match. Some of you are finding your person. Others of you are actually helping each other through a difficult time. You don't have to be leaving someone, you guys. I'm just trying to include everybody's scenario here. I forgot this one. I'm going to put this here because this is the next one. What is happening next in this connection? What is happening next? What is happening next? So you're getting your confidence back and your clarity. Psychic connection, your communication goes beyond mere words. So yeah, this is going to be somebody, yeah, maybe it's almost like you haven't met this person yet for some of you, okay? Some of you haven't met this person. Others of you, yeah, you feel a strong psychic connection with somebody where you guys aren't on the same page right now. It's not healthy to be together. And both of you have to move on from things and really build up your lives and find your own happiness and kind of make it through this maze to heal, to gain clarity, for both of you to be in a healthy power dynamic. And we have bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. Yeah, a lot of you are meeting somebody new. Workplace romance, common cause connection. So yeah, some of you, this could be a workplace romance. Okay, it's not going to be for everybody. Okay, so let's find out, how is your person feeling right now? How's your person feeling right now? Nourished, self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding. So some of you, if this is a person you haven't met yet, they're focusing on their growth, their healing. Yeah. And either way, there's a need for like self-focus. This person's trying to take good care of themselves, whoever they are. Exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. Yeah, so this is somebody who's trying to heal. They are feeling exhausted, depleted. Yeah, maybe there is some sort of distance here or difficulty or challenge. And they're just trying to get their strength back. They're working on their own growth and their own healing, definitely. Whoa. Yeah, conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. Now, this goes with this power play, the uncertainty and the protection, and around this acceptance of unique views. You could be working it out with somebody. Maybe some of you are getting a mediator, you're getting therapy, or you're taking relationship classes. Maybe someone's even going to like anger management or something like that, okay? So this person doesn't want to fight anymore, okay? They don't want to fight anymore. And yeah, for some of you, you are. This is very much your energy in this reading. And you're just the one doing this. You're like exhausted, you're over the conflict, you just want to heal, just want to let go and have a whole new beginning. So let's see, how's your person feeling? Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. And confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages, broken, shattered, broken, heartbroken, destroyed. So yes, it does feel like there's a lot of stress, conflict, exhaustion, pain, and somebody who needs to admit that they're broken, they're hurting, they're confused, and it could be, this could even be false start energy, but whatever the energy is, this person is in a state where they need to heal, and they're realizing that they have to heal because they're not able to really operate out of their heart. They're in a power dynamic. They're unstable. They're escaping into things that are not good for them in order to block the emotions around something that could, something traumatic could have happened to your person too, right? And so they're using coping mechanisms to deal with it, and they need to heal from that. I'm hearing to split this. Twin flame union. Oh my gosh. Some of you have messages in POW too, but be prepared. Most people aren't even going to believe that reading. All right, so this is what this person's feeling right now. When it comes to you, they're feeling like maybe they just need to focus on themselves, or if that's what you chose to do or you're choosing to do, this person's like, I hope that you are taking good care of yourself. This has been very exhausting. I'm actually pretty brokenhearted about all of this. Yeah, because I do feel a deep love soulmate, past life soulmate connection, and now we have resistance again. And I do feel like someone's finally letting go of resisting this connection, the intimacy, the family. So sometimes some people don't stop fighting something until it's too late, though, too. And that's not your job. If this, you know, if it's too late, you don't have to be like, oh, you finally realized, and now I'm, you know, you put me through absolute hell, and now we're going to be together. That's, you don't have to. You don't owe anyone anything. Okay, so some of you, because there are some people here who are like, you know, finally walking away from something. So keep that in mind. Don't use a tarot reading like this to like decide, oh, but they're still having these feelings. If they put you through absolute hell and you like know that this is, you need to take care of yourself. You need to heal. Okay, so what do they want? Decisions, contemplation, between two people or two paths, to stay or to go. They want to make a decision here. So yeah, this is someone who wants to make a decision. You could be meeting someone new who has also gone through a similar kind of past as you, and you're both doing this healing, and that's how you meet each other. Because there is something about you making a decision to leave, and also this person making a decision to leave something, and then you meet. Yeah, and for some of you, this is just a singles reading. So karma, balance, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. They want to make a decision. They want to make the right choice. They're trying to figure it out right now. So they want to balance things out. They want to make things right. If they caused something here between the two of you, that's your story. Which they want truth, expression, new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, and communication. Yes, this person does want to confess, to communicate, to get honest about their feelings, about what they've been through. Some of you are just developing intimacy by bonding with one another and sharing more about what you've all been through with someone, you know, everything that you've been through. Like, wow, I can't believe I finally met you. You both may have similar pasts. What does this person want? Nostalgia, memories. Yeah, it's almost like you and this person are getting to know each other and you're talking all about your past and your memories. Summer could be important, okay? They do want to make progress. Yeah, new patterns. So whether this is a new person or a new start with someone or a healing, there's something about this person wanting to go out, do things with you, take you out, progress this forward, bring the energy, bring the life back into the situation, or bring life into the situation. So yeah, we have past life and soulmate here, nostalgia, memories. So you could meet someone that you're like, whoa, like you just feel so familiar, right? This person, yeah, it's like they want to tell you the truth about reminiscing. So if this was someone that couldn't make a decision about you, or you guys are struggling to decide whether to stay or go, I feel like this person wants whatever is the healthiest, whatever is right. But I do feel like this person doesn't want to lose you. And we have healing, unworthiness, expectations, values. Yeah, this person wants you to do whatever is best for your self-worth. And I feel like they want you to be able to heal. They don't want to hold you back. Yeah. So there's an energy of honesty, confession, truth, reminiscing, connecting, making a choice, balancing things out, taking action, progressing things forward, okay? So what are they going to do? What are they going to do, Spirit? What are they going to do? What's Pile 3's person going to do? What are they going to do next? What are they going to do? What are they going to do, please, Spirit? What are they going to do? Any time now? The Hermit. Well, okay, no wonder the card didn't want to come out. This may be somebody that you have not met yet for a lot of you, because this person is like not even available to you at this time. But for others of you, this person's going to go within and do some soul searching, and they're going to focus on their healing. So Death. Interesting. And the Eight of Wands. It's like they need to go through a whole death and rebirth and like get their fire back. Yeah, this is a major transformation here. This is so intense. Spirit, what are they going to do? I need more clarifying on this. Yeah, some of you are going to decide to move on from this situation, right? You're both going to decide, like, mutually to move on and kind of go your own ways and heal, right? But for the rest of you, what is this about? This person does want to mature. They want to grow. They want to overcome the past. They want to put something to rest in the past. But what is this? What are they going to do, please? What are they going to do? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, this is somebody who is in the process of ending something that is going to end up, you know, putting that to end, going through their healing, and then you're going to meet them. They're going to ask you out, and they're going to offer you something, and they're, you know, it's just going to start small. For others of you, if this is a connection where you are leaving this person, or you've already been in separation for a long time, they're kind of just trying to heal from the ending here, and they want a new beginning here. They want a chance to communicate and to offer you something grounded to show you that they have healed, that they have changed here. Yeah. The Hanging Man and the Two of Swords in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups. This is somebody who, yeah, for those of you that are leaving someone behind who's in a very toxic energy, I do feel like this person is, they're just going to accept it, right? And, you know, they're going to offer you maybe some sort of apology or gesture or token of, you know, affection or kindness. But it's like, if you're really done with this person's going to accept that, you know, and maybe come around and like tell you some truth about how it made them feel. Or, you know, you may have helped somebody get sober or heal because they've gone through some sort of real serious transformation and awakening because they lost you. And so it's up to you if you want to accept that person's apology or take them back. Because I feel like for some of you, like, it's done and done. But there is somebody here who needs to gain perspective and like make a decision. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, another new beginning. Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, some of you, this person's, they're going to go within and they're going to try to fight for this and come back and fight for this. But you guys need to use your discernment, because this is a divided pile. And some of you, that person is just, they love you very much, you know, and it feels like a soul connection, but they're immature, and they kind of, you know, they may break your heart because they aren't healed. So you guys are going to need to decide whether this person has healed or not, if it's this past person that you've been struggling with. Okay. If this is somebody that, you know, you met at work and you both have different situations, you have relationships that you're still in and you can't actually be together because of that. Maybe, you know, there could be some movement towards letting that other connection go, and a period of isolation and, you know, letting it go and dealing with it, and then, you know, offering you something, asking you out, whatever. So your advice, the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. That's really interesting. So this is about kind of trusting in your own wisdom, maybe even seeking counsel. This could be about seeking counsel. The Hierophant can sometimes be about institutions, religious institutions. If you are a religious person, you might want to talk to your pastor, your priest, your imam, or your, you know, somebody wise, spiritual teacher or leader, about this. Also, for some of you, this is about, you know, making sure that you're being honored, that this is a connection where you're making the wisest, most mature decision for yourself. Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. Choose from your heart and honor yourself. You are very worthy of commitment, of union, of someone who's mature, healthy. So seek guidance is kind of what I'm hearing from a mentor or a guide, or, you know, an elder or somebody who you feel that is wise spiritually. If you're feeling confused about all this, this can even, if you have any addiction or issues, this could be about getting a counselor or getting into recovery. But there's something around healing your heart and allowing yourself to have a new beginning in love. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. So there's something about getting your fire back, especially if you're feeling like you're in this energy of resisting love and you're feeling traumatized. just take the time to heal your heart. And maybe you do need to get some, you know, herbs and some crystals and, you know, some spiritual medicine or some sort of, you know, medicine. Whatever that means, it's an analogy for like the healing that you need. So, yeah. And it doesn't always have to be something religious or traditional, like this card is saying. Okay, so let's see. Any more advice for pile 3? Collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. There's something here about maybe somebody you work with in like a work project, or, you know, seeing both sides of the story, trying to work together with, I feel like this is also like collaborating with the divine, like praying about this, meditating, focusing on your dreams, manifesting what it is you want, allowing others to help you, allowing your friends to help you. And being cooperative and willing to collaborate and work through whatever this is. If this is someone you want to stay with, but this is a very difficult situation right now, where the power is, you know, out of balance and somebody is in a toxic energy, it's like be collaborative rather than combative is what I'm hearing. And you're more likely to get results. And then communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. They look like they're going to shake hands. Yeah, so there's something about also networking and putting yourself back out there once you feel ready, once you feel stable, for those of you that applies. But also working on collaborative, healthy communication. Some of you need to get like a marriage counselor or go see, yeah, like go talk to, sometimes they do like counseling in churches and stuff like that for people in relationships. So whatever applies to you, you guys, in that regard. And universal wisdom, yeah, because you're supposed to be seeking guidance from the divine. It's a very strong advice in this pile. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, so messages. We'll start with these. Messages from your person now. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Interesting. Yeah, if there is some sort of addiction or unhealthy habit, that could be this person is afraid that you might tell people about, you know, what's going on. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Look at the future, right over the future. Damage. We are both hurting from this. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So take these how they fit, because there are different scenarios in this pile for sure. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Yeah, this person does. They want to actually reminisce with you and have jokes with you. And soul tie. I always feel connected to you. And conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Yeah, this person does want to talk to you. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Yeah, they are in a hermit energy right now, though. That's the thing. They do want to talk to you, but they are worried. And they are kind of in a, you know, reclusive mode right now. Regret. I wish this never happened. And runner. I don't want to run anymore. I'm going to get a couple more. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Yes, some of you, this person lied about an addiction or another person or something. Self-love, I am still trying to heal. Disagreements, I wish you understood how I feel. And guilty, I feel pain from the damage I've caused. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's been a chaotic connection here. So I can't take it anymore. Whoa, okay. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? I can't stop thinking about you. Will this ever change? Why can't I move on from you? I wish I could be a different person. No one understands me but you, and you are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. So yeah, I just got these recently. I can't let go of you. I use these when I can feel something pretty heavy or something that's kind of, you know, the person's struggling with their self-worth and something may have happened. So just so you guys know, these are a little bit on the darker side, these messages. Okay. I'm a mess right now. Yeah. No one understands me like you do. Wow. These are synchronistic and confirming. You're all I've ever hoped for. You're my dream person. Ooh. I can't keep going on without you. I feel like if you are meeting a new person, a lot of these messages are from the person that you're walking away from. So keep that in mind. I'm going to get another deck after this too. So I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. Don't wait around for me. And I want to break this no contact. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior, and I'm wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. Well, doesn't that confirm the reading? So let's get some messages from, because I know that there's a new person's energy in this pile for some of you. So what are the messages? Let's try at least to get messages from the new person. Our love is so complex, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So just, if these seem like the new person, take them. I can't really control what comes through, you guys. I feel the sincerity in your apology. I'm so drawn to you, I just can't get enough. You're so easy to please, I want to give you more. I lose track of time when we're together. Tell me your deep, dark secrets. I'd love you regardless. Yeah, I do feel some of the new energy coming in here for those of you that are choosing that, where someone's going to love you and accept you no matter what. I smell your scent even when we are apart. My family's crazy about you. I can't say I blame them. And I'm taking space to sort out my feelings. Well, my body says yeah. My heart says heck yeah. Are we getting these two? I want to be the reason for your happiness. With you, I want to experience the good, the bad, and the unpredictable. And loving you grows my heart immensely. So take these messages how they fit you. I do feel old and new here. So, whew, long readings tonight, you guys. Yeah, and very intense. So confirmations. Good thing I prepped these completely at the beginning. I don't always do that. And the Spirit's like, these are going to be a big one, so get ready. So these locations could be significant. Eastern Europe, North Africa, and Mexico. Okay, we'll get into the charms on the plate here in just a second. We have green eyes, tall, tattooed, straight hair, long hair. And we have, I've tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. And we have journey. Yeah, this could have been a very long journey. This is giving me like the Hermit card in the Adventure Tarot. This has been quite an adventure, quite a journey. This person might not be available to you right now. You could be someone who camps. Camping could be significant in this connection. Change is going to come. Yeah, there is major change. And yeah, something about lakes, oceans, travel here. We have rebel, younger, expressive, bookish, and goth emo aesthetic. And we have Cancer, Aries, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo's strong on this pile. And Pisces. And then we have 555. We have 7 and 2. We have 3, 2, and 3. So 33. So take those numbers how they fit, 22 and 33. And we have the crown chakra. Yeah, I do feel like some of you are calling in a new soulmate. You're bringing in new love after something really painful. Others of you feel such a strong soul tie to this person that you just want to, you know, go be on your own and work through your stuff and allow this person to heal. And some of you are staying with this person because it's such a deep connection. So take however it fits you. We have a Hamsa, so Hand of Fatima, so that could be significant in some way for you. We have this flower. It reminds me of the flower of life. Someone could really love flowers. I do feel that there's a lot of spiritual awakening here. This is a very, very spiritual connection, okay? And you are being protected right now. We have the shell, so and a dolphin. So someone could live near the ocean here. I do feel strong soul level connection. Someone's name could be Shelly. Yeah. This could have been a very playful connection. I do feel like you're going to feel really happy. Maybe there could be an ocean between the two of you, or maybe you're going to go on a vacation with this person, travel to places, something about swimming with dolphins, Hawaii coming through. And then we have this butterfly. So I do feel like this has been a very transformative connection. I'm also hearing someone could have like these kind of tattoos as well. I do think this connection is transforming. You are transforming. You're going to get your joy, your happiness back. You're being protected, you know, and there's just major shifts and changes. The divine's got you, I'm hearing. And then we have P, B, A, S, H, F, and E. Okay, so those are your initials. I only grabbed a few letters today, just my intuition said that's what we're doing. Usually I get a ton of them, but, and then we have this closing card. 1717, self-reliance. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Oh my gosh. Especially with the way that this this was kind of heavy energy, but it started out with such a powerful, like everything's going to be so fortunate and so good. It's going to be better than you ever dreamed possible. So this is really beautiful, especially if some of you are on your own right now, or you're going to have to rely and be on your own for a while, and it's scary, right? So this is your reading. I hope you liked it. If it didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. I do personals. My email's in the description box. And yeah, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. It helps my channel. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.